What's up guys, this is Grandmaster Gains and this is not my home away from home, this is my home right now, self-made training facility, and some losers also know me as Murari. My real name is Grandmaster Gains. This video is about how most problems in your life are petty. Most, if not all of them. So when we were kids, just think about all those things that you used to fuss about. A bad grade in the math class, relationship problems, your mom's mad at you, mom got mad at you for putting your hand in the cookie jar, and you would think, oh my god, this is the end of the world. You get into a fight with a cousin or a friend of yours over someone talking shit to someone or stealing or something ridiculous, and you think it would be the end of the world. And now 10-15 years later, you really think about it, those problems were pretty much a fart in the wind in the grand scheme of things. They're really petty. Verbal abuse, things being stolen, money problems, this and that. And 10-15 years later, just because we're grown-ups, we're in the same mindset. You think things are worse than they actually are, but they're really not. So, for example, one of my clients was talking about how like she gained a little bit of body fat, lost a little bit of muscle, and she's freaking out because she lost 2 weeks of progress, 1 month of progress, 4 weeks of progress. It's not that big of a deal. You have the next few months to work on it. You have the next few years to work on it. If you have some financial issues, you get like $1,000 bill out of nowhere. I mean, the only thing you can do is work towards the future, save up. Stressing isn't going to help. So let's say you're facing some sort of difficulty. Let's say you're going through a breakup. Let's say you're going through some like issues with your significant other. The only thing you can do, you can either do something about it or you can't do anything about it. If you can't do anything about it, no point in stressing. And if you can do something about it, do it, and then it's out of your hands because you made an effort. So, long story short, just think of your life as a video game. Your main goal is to constantly go to the next level. You have a lifeline. That could be how much mental energy you have, how much physical energy you have, maybe how much money you have in the bank. And sometimes that lifeline decreases. Sometimes you get a power source and it increases. And sometimes you fail at that level. The boss kicks your ass. What do? You start that level all over again. You don't give up. And slowly and slowly and slowly you get better at that video game. Whether that video game is working out, whether it's your job, whether it is running a business, whether it's a relationship, you'll learn things along the way. You'll develop new skills along the way. But every time your lifeline decreases, right, and you start worrying about how you're failing, that's not going to do anyone any good. Put it to the side and just move on. Sometimes you make the best decisions, sometimes you make the worst decisions. But if you're not learning from those decisions that you make, whether they're good or bad, that's when you go wrong. So, and the other thing is that also doesn't mean live completely carelessly. That whole idea about like you don't know if this might be your last day, that makes you take too many risks or more risks than you need to take. You have to live like every day. You're not gonna get every single day that you're living back. So make the most amount of that day. Every single day. Instead of stressing out about what you have done wrong in the past, think about what you can do better that day so your future is less likely to be a negative. Does that kind of make sense? So long story short, really think about all your problems that are stressing out and tell yourself that your future self thinks that those problems are really petty and not worth stressing out about. Alright? As always, stay high, stay fly, Grandmaster out.